guess open it up to just an opening statement from you, just your thoughts on the game overall.
I mean, I thought it was great. It was a hard-fought game. I mean, Babson was strong, obviously, but I feel like we fought. I think both teams played really well. I think it was a clean game. That's always nice. So I'm happy with it. I wish it was a little bit closer, and I wish we could have gotten the ball in the net. But I'm really pleased with our performance.
What did you see from Babson specifically? And offense has been one of the standout things for your team. Was it just their high press, forcing turnovers high up the field?
Yeah, we had a difficult time outletting. We would have a few good streaks we would really get it going, but consistently I think we struggled with that.
Can you talk to me just about the player to your right? You'll go down as one of the best in
Me talk about her?
Yes.
Okay.
She'll go down as one of the best in Keene State history. And just what has she meant to you in this program for the last 4 years?
Yeah, she's crazy good. I mean, from the second you stepped on the field, I mean, she's been an impact player from day one. I've coached a lot of players, but I have not coached anybody quite like Irini, who has spent like 4 years worth of top notch. I mean, she's been an all conference player, first team since her freshman year, and that really stands out. Even we've moved her around. We had her playing forward in the beginning of her career. We moved her to midfield because that's where we've needed her most. And she went from being a prolific goal scorer for us to being the assist maker. And I'm really proud, to have had her on the team. And yeah, she's definitely a name in the record books for sure.
And then Irini, what has been building here at Keene State now as a senior? You finish your career in the NCAA tournament, the first for this program since 2018. What has this senior season meant to you personally?
I mean, obviously, even getting to this point for the first time in all of our season, it has been like a dream because we've made it to the finals for our LEC. That was our third time, so the other two we had lost it, and we weren't going back there and losing it again, especially as seniors. We worked so hard for it every year, all of us seniors, so it's really the best way that we could have ended our season. And even though you ended on a loss, there's still a lot to be proud of, and I think we're just going to hang on to that moving forward.
One shy of your career high in saves today with 12. What did you see Babson, a high-powered offense? What were they doing in front of you?
Yeah, they're just a really good team, so I feel like you can get into a groove when you're facing so many different shots. But I thought our defense played really well today. I thought that they had a couple defensive saves. We were just uplifting each other, especially because the other night we had so many defensive corners, so I think we just had momentum going into today.
And even plays not towards the net, side of the net, you're an added defender. How much is that aggressiveness part of your game?
It's a big part of it. We've been doing a lot of baseline work, and I feel like that they were taking the ball up the baseline a lot today, so I got to practice that a lot, and it's just, I always feel fortunate to play a really good team because it's just great practice.
And then, Coach, for this team specifically, the lone Little East loss was a lopsided one to Castleton, and you bounced back in the biggest way.
Yep.
What does that say just about, when you look back at this team, just the character this group has shown this year?
Yeah, this team has been great. I mean, we've been able to, as coaches, you always have to spin the narrative a little bit and get your team to buy in, and we've been able to do that, and they have. We took that loss, which was very disappointing, and really took it as an opportunity to examine who we were, what we were doing, and what we could do better. We made some big changes in our lineup after that, and system of play, and they really embraced it, and we did what we needed to do. It was a great comeback.
When you think, for all three, when you think back of this 2024 season, what are things that are going to come to mind?
I'm just so happy we got this for our seniors. They're a small class of, 4 of you guys, 5 including D, but you guys have left such big shoes to fill, and I'm just so happy that we were able to get this for you guys, especially because it was going to be your 3rd time trying it, so I'm just very happy to have that for them and for the team.
Yeah, I think we started off our season super strong. We were undefeated for 12 games. I don't even know.
September.
9-0.
9-0, yeah, all of the month of September basically. So that was such a high for us, and usually teams don't start off that way. They get that way later on in their season. So we experienced our peak at the beginning, and then had some slip-ups and some things that we needed to work on that we didn't get to see at the beginning. So that's a really hard spot in the season to start working on those things. especially with LEC games coming up. And I think we really pushed through it, and even at times when we didn't really know how to fix stuff, like we still managed and we pushed through and then finished our season in playoffs just as strong as we did in the beginning of the season. So it was really cool to see us come back into that.
For you, Coach?
Yeah, this is a special group, it really was. I mean, you know, Clara kind of hit it. I mean, we lost in the finals 2 years and in the semifinals the year before that, I think, and it's just, you know, we were just like just right there every time. And, you know, this year, I think this group was so determined to get it done. And again, I think the loss to Castleton early was sort of a gift because it made us really dig in, you know, and get better. So.
Anything, Kristen?
No, I think that was perfect. And I just want to congratulate you all for making
Yes.
this.
Thank
point.
you.
Big
Thank
deal.
you.
Congratulations
Yeah,
on a
it was
great
great to
season.
come
Thank you
and
so much.
Great to come and
Appreciate
play here. Thanks.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.